Well, when teams cross count you, it's just our middle of the field approach has been bad. When you approach those guys with a pull mentality, you're in trouble, and that's you don't typically face two guys in a row like that in this conference on the weekend. That's very difficult, but it's a lesson learned for our hitters.
How hard is it to make in-game adjustments?
It is, and then. What happens is you get that approach, then he'll buzz a fastball, and he did just enough to keep that seed of doubt that I'm going to get changeup, I'm going to get changeup, I'm going to get boom, here comes the fastball. So credit him again. Our approach Friday night was very, very good. Now, the difference was he didn't command his off-speed pitches Friday night, and we could sit on one pitch.
Yeah, I thought he really mixed it up. You'd see a 71-mile-per-hour breaking pitch, and then he comes in with an 89-mile-per-hour heater, which feels like a 98-mile-per-hour heater. He mixed it up. Hal, who pitched yesterday, basically he got to the third or fourth inning and strictly breaking balls the rest of the game. But, from the Joe Q public out there watching the Tigers hit, and they're going, the guy's throwing 72. How do you not hit that? It's not as easy.
No, it's not.
Just looking at that.
It's difficult because in that mentality as a hitter, you never want to get beat by a fastball, and that happens at this level all the way through the big leagues. But you got to credit, and that's difficult to do. And then we start out the game. I didn't think Matt had command of the secondary stuff, so he pitched behind the count. So we were in a lot of 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, and got us on our heels a little bit. But I felt like he keeps this thing at 3 right here. We got a shot, but we were just unable to make the adjustment offensively.
Well, let's talk about the positives from the weekend. Hathcock was brilliant Friday night. You got that W to start conference play. Talk about those positives, taking it into the midweek game against Arkansas, but also next week in Tampa.
Well, I think we did enough Friday. I told the team, I said, guys, you did enough Friday night to create a belief in what this team can do. And some of the moments that leave us are execution moments, and we drop a ball when we throw a guy out delay stealing, we drop a cut relay. There's a couple of things. Those things are not haunting us now. What's haunting us now is enough competitive at bats and enough quality at bats in a row. If you can throw 4 competitive quality at bats in a row together, you can get those teams on their heels. And I expect our team we'll do that Wednesday night. We'll compete and the challenges. And another positive for the weekend, I thought Hicks came in and was pretty good. It's a guy that we had a lot of belief in early. James Muse showed some signs of been able to mix some secondary pitches. Trey McNichol comes in and gets a ground ball. So little things like that. A little bit better outing for Crosby than what it's been going. So a few things maybe are swaying back the other way. I thought Damo DiMatteo caught a very good 2 games on the weekend, which is encouraging. So take a little positives, and you got to build, keep encouraging the young club, and just got to get some hitters to generate that belief in the box that we had early in the season.
All right, final thing for you. That's what you're doing to encourage them. How is their morale?
It's tough right now. It's tough, and we talked about finding something to create belief in, and it's both sides. It's guys that are encouragers and guys that are ones that are playing. The ones that are playing, somebody's got to give some kind of spark to create that belief back, and we're close in what I think this lineup can do. Then we face 2 kind of unconventional type guys, and it spun us in the ground a little bit.